Hey, how we doing, survivors? paulsoaresjr here, and welcome to my Minecraft mod test drive. Today I'm going to take the DayZ mod out for a little spin and share it with you, and we'll talk about the DayZ modification for ARMA II as well, and that is what this is based on. So unless you've been living under a rock recently, you would know that DayZ is a modification for a game called ARMA II, which is a military shooter game. It actually has been out for a couple of years. But with the advent of the DayZ mod for that game, it has shot to the top of the charts and has been the #1 seller on Steam for about 5 or 6 weeks or so. And some enterprising Minecraft developers have latched onto that popularity and made a modification for Minecraft. And we're going to check that out today. So this is DayZ Mod Beta 1.3_3. It's a work in progress. It's not nearly complete, but it is playable. So let's hop in and take a look. First thing you'll note here is the menu has been modified to set the mood for a zombie apocalypse. Let's do this. Single player, DayZ Mod Test Drive. In we go to the zombie apocalypse. Okay, so here I am. I am a survivor in the zombie apocalypse, and I am surrounded by... Oh, hi! Hey, sir! Can you help me? I'm lost! Oh my gosh! Ah! Run! Ooh, he's fast. No, run faster. Run fast. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh my god. Alright, you know what, buddy? There we go. Dang it. Losing blood. Quick, apply bandage. Ah. Whew. What's wrong with that guy? Yeah, blood come... Sir? Sir, where am I? I seem to be lost. Can you help me? Reload. Yeah. Alright, I actually do know what I'm doing. I've played DayZ for ARMA II for a couple of weeks. Oh, these spent shells? Nice! Look at that. Seriously? Or are they just bullets? Missed bullets. Don't know. But, as you can see, these are not your garden variety Romero zombies. These are the 28 days, super fast. Everybody was a world-class sprinter variety of zombie. And do I have... I'm just going to whack you with my axe, pal, because I don't want to use up all my ammo. There we go. So now, the premise of this game is you are in a zombie apocalypse. You have to survive by any means necessary. Whoa, man. And that means you'll have to scrounge around the world. You'll find little loot piles like this one scattered about the map so that you can replenish supplies. Now, you're going to find various things in this game, in the mod. For example, canned pasta will restore food. We've got canned Franken beans, and these are all right out of the DayZ mod for ARMA. Some Makarov magazines. Obviously my Makarov here, we'll talk about that in a second. Morphine auto-injectors and some more bandages. Now you'll note that not everything stacks to 64 maximum. What do we have here? 4. Looks like 4 is about the max. Morphine auto-injectors. Alright, arrows. And again, this is work in progress, so some of this may change. But why don't we start with the menu screen here. Up in the top right-hand corner, you see my Minecraft name and the amount of blood that I have. You start with 12,000 blood, and also the number of zombies represented on the map. Now, that is kind of a debug window, and it's in the DayZ mod for ARMA II. I don't think it's going to be there forever. Personally, I think it's kind of silly to put it there. Hopefully that'll go away when the beta ends, and there'll be some other representation for blood, although there really is. Let me just hit this right here. Is your blood symbol. It's a drop of blood, and it shows you, gives you generalization just by quickly looking at it, whether or not you're okay or you're bleeding. If there's a cross in it, then you're bleeding. I didn't know if it was flashing or not, but that's something to keep an eye on. So hopefully we'll use indicators like that rather than that gigantic debug window up here, which, again, in the DayZ mod, it's really only there for debug purposes while the game is being developed. Over here we have our food indicator, and that means if it's green, we're okay. If it starts to, it's going to start to change color when it gets bright red, and if it starts to flash, that's when we need to eat. And I can eat right now. Guess I didn't really need to. Yeah, incoming. And the obviously the health meter down below here is gone, as is the food bar down there. Now, Not only that, well, let's reload the gun. So just right click, hold it down, reloads. Now we can't destroy anything in this game either. There's no mining or digging or chopping trees or building in this game. In DayZ, the idea is for you to travel around the giant map, scrounging in towns and cities and even out in the woods. I'm hoping that in this mod they'll add towns and villages with loot spots inside, because in the regular DayZ mod for ARMA II, you don't find chests just scattered out in the middle of the wilderness. Usually you can find typically structures, and the loot will be inside the structures. Of course, you'll have to not only avoid or kill zombies that you meet along the way, but you also have to keep an eye out for other survivors. And that's really one of the biggest attractors anyway to DayZ for me, is that it's also a multiplayer game. So it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to work with other survivors or if you just want to kill them and take their stuff. And this game, and this mod actually does support multiplayer. All right, let's try the crossbow. And this fires just like the old alpha beta style crossbow. One click and zingo. Love it. You don't have to hold anything down. Doesn't look like it degrades either. Now, in the DayZ mod for ARMA II, stealth is critical. It plays a significant role in life or death. Yours. I'm not sure if it's actually represented well in this mod yet, but hopefully it will be down the road. In DayZ for ARMA II, you absolutely have to be cautious and move very slowly around the towns and around zombies, because they can detect you, they can see you and hear you. And when they do, they come a-running, and the more noise and the more visible you are, the more zombies will see you and find you and come after you. And you don't want to have a train of zombies chasing you. And it does seem to happen quite often in ARMA. Not so much in this game yet. I'm just going to put the sun up right now. Obviously, zombies are not affected by the sunlight in this because they're not really zombies. In DayZ, they're infected humans with super speed or something. So that's pretty much it right now. There really isn't that much in the game yet. Hopefully there will be some new weapons added. I know in DayZ there are machine guns, assault rifles, shotguns, sniper rifles. There are tents that you can place out in the world and store goods in. You can actually pick up materials to build a car. So you can find fuel tanks, you can find scrap metal, and it takes a while. Whoa, he's a fast one. But you can eventually build up yourself a car and drive around. I don't know how far they're going to take it in this game, obviously, but that would be pretty cool if there was at least some kind of limited crafting. Let's just take a quick look at some of the stuff here. We have some melee weapons. We have a baseball bat, we have a crowbar, the axe, obviously, and the hunting knife. And we can use these on the zombies as well. Let's go whack somebody with this thing. Let's see how well the crowbar works. Oh. So now I'm getting poisoned here. What do I have? Oh, I am poisoned. Alright, so poison and... Oh, wait a minute. Poison in DayZ can be cured... Oh, I'm bleeding. Okay, so they're calling it bleed. They're calling it poison. I think it's bleeding. Yeah, I'm losing blood. Alright. Hopefully that'll be changed. It won't say poison. It might say bleeding. So when you get struck, there's a chance that you will bleed. And note that my little teardrop here of blood is now yellowish because I've lost some blood. And I'm down to 7,845 blood. I can restore that. In DayZ, I can restore that with a little bit of food. There we go. And you can actually restore quite a bit if you cook food. So perhaps down the road we'll be able to slaughter animals in this game, cook the meat, and restore more blood. Of course, if we had a friend, we could use the blood bag. In DayZ for ARMA 2, you can use a blood bag. Hold on. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, in DayZ for ARMA 2, you need a friend to administer the blood bag, but apparently you don't need a friend in DayZ Mod. So the blood bag restores quite a bit of blood all in one shot. Alright, now thirst is a big deal in DayZ for ARMA 2. We don't have a thirst meter here yet, but perhaps that will be added down the road. Because finding water is also rather critical in DayZ. It should be. Although in Minecraft, the water sources are so prevalent, it may not be a big concern. It may not even need to be added. It might just become tedious. Because water is pretty much everywhere in this game. So now, let's see. Morphine injector in DayZ is used to fix a broken bone. We'll see how they handle that in this mod. But in DayZ, if you break a bone, you must crawl everywhere like this. I mean, literally crawl, and it's a slow going. Unless you have morphine, and you can inject yourself with a morphine, and it magically repairs your broken bone. Now, I don't know if that's working here yet. Well, let's try. Let's try to break a bone. Oh, dang it, I broke a bone. Slowness and poison. So, looks like I'm bleeding. And looks like I'm okay. Alright. Wow. Well, that wasn't very impressive. So, it's not... Breaking a bone doesn't seem to do much, although I lost a lot of blood. The morphine injector... Let's try that again. Let's break a bone. Apparently, it's not permanent. Okay. Well, it removes the slowness, which lasts all of 4 seconds. But I still lost a lot of blood. So frankly, I would say what they should do is add a good 5 minutes of slowness. And then, or make it permanent. So you'd walk like this at stealth speed until you use morphine. Because right now, I mean, I've got so much morphine. It's really, apparently very easy to find. So why not make it hurt a little bit more so you absolutely have to use it. Otherwise, I'll just wait out the 4 seconds of slowness. It doesn't make sense. But again, this is a work in progress, and it's still being tweaked and balanced. So anyway, check it out. Download it. Can I break through that? No, I can't even break through that. The link is down below. Give it a try. Leave some feedback for the developers. Let them know what you think. And set up a server and give it a try with your friends. Again, you can shoot other survivors if you want. And take their stuff. It happens quite a bit in DayZ for ARMA 2. Let me tell you. Just go watch my videos. You'll see. It's pretty much a shoot-on-sight scenario. What else do we have? Okay, baseball bat, crowbar. We've done all that. Bandages. Yep. Well, I think that's about it. Hope you all enjoyed the DayZ mod test drive. And stay tuned for more. I will probably do more of these as this mod develops over time. Hopefully cities will be added and more guns, etc. And I'll take another look in the future. Alright, have a good day, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.